So hey guys, welcome. Today's topic of project is employee attrition rate. Doing analysis of the whole employee attrition and using various machine learning models to predict the accuracy of the model and the data set given. So employee attrition. Employee attrition is also known as employee turnover, which refers to gradual decrease or reduction of staff in an organization due to resigns, retirements, voluntary separations. Understanding and predicting the employee attrition is a critical strategy for companies to retain talent, reduce requirement cost, maintain productivity. By analyzing the history of employee data, we can uncover the insights that help the HR team to make decisions to improve retention strategies. So, our today's primary objective of this project is to analyze employee data to identify factors contributing to attrition using the machine learning model algorithms to calculate the accuracy using different models of the given dataset. So, starting with our code, here we have imported various libraries of Python. First is pandas, numpy, the third one is matplotlib, fourth one seaborn, and this warning. This warning is helps to filter the unnecessary warnings given by the compiler while compiling the code. So here we have used the pandas library to retrieve retrieve the data file which is saved in our desktop with the file path which is stored in a data. Data.head function helps us to display the whole database in a file of column and rows. So the next page, here we have used pandas to display the maximum column. So if you see the previous slide, here you can see that there are the dot size some functions here. This tells us that there are many columns in between this column and this column which are not shown here because the data is very huge. So to show the all columns available in the file, we use this thing and by which we can get all the column present in the file and we again read the file. Okay. So after that, this data.info uh, helps us to get all the data stored in the file. So such as there are 1470 entries in columns, there are 35 columns. There's no null th- there is no null values in that columns. You can see here there are two types of data types here. One is object and another integer. So this code, after reading the info, we use this code. Why we use this code? To drop duplicates. It helps us to drop the duplicate values present in the file, which helps us in fast preprocessing. As there's no instead of deleting it. Why? Because duplicate value do not have any impact on the data, but they increase the size of the data, which decreases the speed of the pre-processing while using machine learning models. So we delete the duplicate data with the help of drop duplicate function provided by the pandas. So here we have used matplotlib. By using it, we have drawn a bar graph which helps us to tell the iteration rate of the company given to the number of employees working in it. So as you see, there are these many iteration employees which have left or resigned or have got voluntary separation from the company. And there are these many employees working in a company in a current basis. So here we have again used matplotlib and seaborn by which we can get the attrition rate with respect to the education field from our employees come from. So there are various education fields from our employees come from. Yeah, life sciences, medical, engineering, marketing, technical degree, human resources, which belong to HR department and etc. So here we have shown the number of employees working and what is the attrition rate in that department. So from here, we are starting our machine learning algorithms. Okay. So this is used to convert So as we've seen above in the info function, when we use info function, there are two types of data types, integers and objects. So as you all know or you don't know, I'm going to tell you that machine learning algorithms do not identify the objects, they only identify the integer figures. So there are many kinds of column like attrition, overtime, gender, over 18 that consist of object data type. So first we have to uh, completely transfer the object into integer data type with using this function. Okay. From here we have from sklearn preprocessing we have imported label encoder which helps to balance the imbalanced data from the uh, files which you have imported. Then we have again head the data. So here the input features are given from X and the output features are given in the form of Y. From collection, we have imported counter, and for IMB oversampling, we have imported over random oversampler, which helps to equalize or balance the data set, which is imbalanced form. So here you can see no, initially it's imbalanced 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, and 237. And after using over random oversampler, the 1 and 0 values are same. That means the imbalanced data set is balanced now. From sklearn model selection to train our database, we have imported train test split, which helps our dataset to train in the form of X and Y model. Okay, yeah. So here, from sklearn linear model, we have imported logistic regression, which is a part of linear regression. The only difference between logistic and linear is that logistic gives you values between 0 and 1, and linear gives you all values, integer values in the form of graph. So from sklearn matrix, so then we have used sklearn matrix and imported confusion matrix, accuracy score, ROC curve, and ROC accuracy curve, which helps in analysis of the model. So we have used logistic regression function, given it in logreg, and we have fitted the whole data set in logreg function. So here you can see we have accepted a logistic regression. We have trained the whole model here. So you can see there is an accuracy of 64.17% here. So that's the logistic regression. So here we have used confusion matrix and ROC accuracy model or graph to represent our analysis in the form of matrix and graph value. Okay. So here we can see confusion matrix. So confusion matrix is a very important matrix for analysis. So it helps us in the form like when there are two types of correct conditions. When you have predicted 0 and computer gives you 0, when you have predicted 1 and computer gives you 1. Okay, these are two types of uh, conditions when the whole model and your predictions are true. So here 148 values and this 169 values which are in the blue form are the predicted values which are true in true form, and 75 values here and here 102 values are not correctly predicted or analyzed, by which the graph accuracy decreases. Okay, yeah. So this is the confusion matrix, and this thing you see here is ROC accuracy curve. So if your model has a worst accuracy, then this goes like a diagonal form. If your model has best accuracy, which can be about 98 to 99%, so it goes like this, right angle. So this model has 64.23% accuracy. So this accuracy is a normal accuracy, not that good, not that bad. So this is a normal accuracy given by the logistic regression function, logistic regression model, which is normal. So you can use various other models like random forest, then KNN to increase the efficiency or accuracy of the model, which helps to get a good percentage. Thank you.